All right, so the value of r varies directly with s if r is equal to -1/2 when s equals to 5. Which direct variation represents this equation? So again, first thing I'm going to do is mark my text. So I have r varies directly with s. Again, I'm going to circle the r. And then when I box varies directly, that just means dividing by the s. All right, and then it wants to know which equation is going to represent that relationship. So the relationship between the r and the s. So I went ahead and marked my text. I was able to identify my numerator and denominator based off of what I wrote here at the top. So r divided by s. So I have r divided by s. Okay. So then now I need to set up my proportion. So here I have -1/2, is divided by 5. And then we're just going to plug this in to the calculator. Now I'm actually going to show you guys an easier way to plug it in to your calculator because I know we have two different fraction bars and it can be a little bit confusing. So I'm going to actually rewrite this here to -1/2. So it's confusing because we have two different fraction bars. Now I'm going to rewrite this as r divided by s. So we have -1/2 divided by 5. So this is what I'm actually going to type into Desmos, which is going to be the exact same thing as the portion at the top, and it's going to give you the same answer. So let me actually erase that box there. And then let me plug that into Desmos. So it's going to shift everything just a little bit because I have to exit full screen. So just bear with me. So we had -1/2. And then I have my divided by 5. So I have to do again -1/2, arrow to the right, and then I just press the division symbol, and then 5. And so of course I want the fraction, so I press the circle, and it'll give me -1/10. Okay, and so here we get -1/10. Of course, I deleted everything, so I'm just going to go through and just write it in again so that we can have everything else nicely written. So in the bottom, again, what I just wrote down is what I wrote down, how I wrote it down on Desmos. And so that gave me -1/10. And so the -1/10 is what I'm looking for in my answer choice. And so I find it here on answer choice D. So I have those two numbers, and I just plugged it into Desmos.